Hey guys, I thought I'd put together a quick Business Central demo of what it could look like for Pinnacle Kitchens. So, what I did, as you know, last week, I've got some Pinnacle Kitchen data. I've loaded it into a demo system, and what I've done is I've basically ran through an end-to-end scenario, and I just wanted to demonstrate what that would look like for you guys if you were to adopt this system. All right. So, as you know, we did a little discovery last year. We've mapped out some processes, and this is as we understand it currently. This might not be accurate. We can change it, but I think it highlights the process end to end pretty well based on our understanding. But as I said, it may not be perfect, but we'll work through it. But what we have seen it. There's three stages. It would appear. There's the initial stage where a lead comes in. It looks like a good opportunity, and a rough quote is given. Stage two is more progressive. You know, we're getting into the design stage now. We're working out what it's going to cost to do this job because we've got to, you know, do the design, get the bill of material, get all that right. Then we've got to manufacture it. That costs money as well as time, and then we've got to, deliver it, install it, etc. So that's more firming up. You know, what is it going to cost, and also sending out that sales order and getting that down payment. So, and then obviously once we've got that down payment, it moves into job execution. This is where it becomes a project or, job management. Okay, so we've got to procure our bill of materials. We've got to schedule in the production. We've got to actually assemble it when we're going through the manufacturing process. Once it's assembled, we've got to deliver it, install it, and service it. So everyone's got a role to play in this end-to-end system, and I just wanted to start with receiving a lead. So a lead can be a walk-in, can be an email, can be a phone call. In this scenario, I'm just going to simulate Renee receiving an email. The reason being is there's really good Outlook integration with Business Central. As with all Microsoft products, they integrate with all Microsoft platform, Outlook, Teams, everything like that. So, wanted to touch on that first. All right, so let's get started with that scenario. Okay. All right. So Renee, or any inbox really, receives requests. In this case, it's me. I'd like a new kitchen, please. Could I please speak with someone about getting a new kitchen for my house? So we're thinking a kitchen that looks similar below. Once again, it could be a walk-in, anything like that. But I just wanted to show you the Outlook integration because it's pretty impressive. So basically, it's got the smarts. It says, okay, this is a new contact I couldn't find on record. So we'll go ahead and we'll add me in there. I'm a person. You'll see that I've loaded all your data in there. We'll touch on that a bit later. All right. So I'm a person. Now I'm in the system. So you've got a record of me. Some other cool things about this is you can record interactions. So basically, okay, I'll take a look at this. At the moment, obviously, there's no activity because I'm brand new. But you can see history of, if it's someone that's a current customer, it'll show all the details, and I'll touch on that in a minute. But let's say Renee gives me a quick call, just discuss my requirements. I can actually record that interaction here. So as you saw, interaction called Roger, and he would like us to quote on kitchen. So basically, she's reached out. So I just want to touch on some fields here. I can assign it to a salesperson as contact to progress more. But you'll see some other things here, such as the date of interaction that can all be modified. You don't have to use this either. It's just pretty cool, I thought. But basically, you can see here there's a cost. That's just $1, and I spoke to Roger for 15 minutes. But let's say it was a half an hour conversation. This is all adjustable, as you know, configurable in the background. But I just thought it was good, a nice little feature where you can record what it's costing you to speak to your leads, etc. Some other cool features about it is I can actually schedule a meeting with Roger just directly using Teams. It's just your typical calendar meeting invite, but I can just make sure that a salesperson is on that call, check the meeting availability of the salesperson, etc., and schedule them in. All right. So another cool feature is, or there's a few, you can actually create them as a customer vendor out of the box. You can apply a template. So this is a retail customer. I've got some set up, but it could be a commercial customer. So what this does is you got these templates that can set values depending on what type of customer it is, which is I thought was a nice feature. But in this case, it's pretty good contact. I'm going to create this on opportunity so the sales guy can pick it up and then progress it from there. So Roger Harwood, new kitchen. Okay, so this is a hot lead, and I'll assign it to the salesperson. It's going to be me this time. I'm the only one. Or you don't have to assign it to the salesperson, it'll come up, but just assigning it to me. All right. All right, so that's in the system. So the opportunity's in there. It's ready to be for the sales manager to pick it up, and I'll go through that in a minute. Another thing I want to just show you is if someone has already basically contacted, you'll see Business Central. It's an existing customer. Yep, this is James Thomas. This is James Thomas, and you'll see it'll give you some insights, which I thought was really good. And if they've got any outstanding money or anything like that, or you're due to pay them, it'll come up with all those details. So really powerful stuff. So you can see here that this is pretty good. We've got done 8 grand worth of sales with this person. We're still waiting on some payments, but obviously I'm not simulating paying in this demo. But yeah, some good stuff there. So that's basically the first couple of steps here: sales lead and sales opportunity. What we're going to move on to next is the sales manager and what that